Okay, so far what we got, guys, here is my one from final update on the scale Venom. I've got one more item coming in the mail, two more, sorry. They're both coming at the same time. Steel cable for the winch, 5 feet of it instead of 3 feet, which comes on this. And it fits on here, supposedly. It's stainless steel, flexible cable, so it's going to be realistic looking and it'll be really cool. Then I've got a Traxxas light bar coming with 4 light pods up top, so I can get rid of this thing, which, by the way, works, and it works really well. It's really super duper bright, but it's kind of a Cyclops looking deal. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it. I was thinking about mounting it up underneath so it shines down, mount it up front underneath the hood or something so it shines down onto the rocks like at night, so you can see down onto what you're crawling around on. Even though I don't crawl at night, it'd be kind of cool for the scalar body. Then I've got the pods back here, and the spare tire goes on here like that. That's just one to sit there for now. And I've got the tires, the stock Venom tires, not even mounted up, just sitting on the rims. I'm going to use the Exeed rims because the stock Venom rims just blow. You can't get anything to bead up on there because the bead lock ring, or the where it's indented right there for the bead of the tire to go in. Well, these tires have a rounded bead, where other tires have like a square. It's kind of a squarish, and it goes into the, well, these rims have that. You can see that around the edge where the bead pops right into there, and these rims work real well for that. And the screws are really long too, and these ones are super short and they strip out for the bead lock rings. But this is what I've got so far. Here's the back. I've got the light pods. They're going to have lights in them. Got the suspension set up for scale. So pretty much all the articulation I got that's it right there. But that's scale, so I can easily change it back for crawler, for the custom 2.2 or whatever for comp crawling. This is got 8 mounting points on it. This is from the Losi Desert truck, the roll cage, and I've got it completely customized, cut, chopped, whatever. It goes down into this simulated roll bar here on the body. Drilled a hole there. It goes down about here. It's mounted inside. So there's 8 mounting points, 4 on each side. You can see the bolts. I've got little 3mm lock nuts all around, so it's really sturdy, bolted on, and really well done. I'm happy with how well it came out. Actually, did a really good job. The homemade roof rack is completed finally. With this rounded piece goes around, and then it's doubled up on the side now and bolted together as well with 2 bolts. This is bolted down through the roof with 2 bolts. So that's really sturdy now. So before it was really flimsy, so when I'd roll it'd beat up the cage real good, but or the rack. But now we're doing pretty good. So all the stickers are done. So it's looking like a scale truck. It looks pretty real. I took it to the hobby shop today and got all kinds of people looking at it. Got kind of an idea of how much people like it. And I really got some good comments on it. I was happy about it. Makes me feel a lot better about all the time I put into it. Here's the tools, little wrenches and toolbox and a little rope. A couple little mini clippies. These are homemade. I made these bungee cords. I made these bungee cords out of paper clip ends for the hooks, and then just a hair tie. You cut a hair tie exactly in half and it'll make you two. You use electrical crimpies or jewelry crimpies, which I use as jewelry crimpies. And I ran out of those, so I'm going to be using electrical crimpies. Cut the whatever the crimp is, whatever the attachment is for the electrical. Cut it off. Drill a little hole through the end of it after you crimp it on, and then that way you can put the hook through. But the Cyclops light's on there. I don't know if I already mentioned that. I think I did. Skull horn, whatever. The biggest part here is the winch. I want to show you guys the winch. I finally got it installed. 8 mounting points. It's installed very strongly. Up underneath here you can see there's these links right here that run the green lower links off of the Exeed crawler. I had some extra ones that I ordered, and they are bolted up from here to the front. They go in the shape underneath the hood. They're in the shape of this, and then they bolt up right to about here. So that keeps the front end. The front end was real floppy because it's a soft body, but now it is. I mean, it's solid as a rock. You can't move the whole front end at all. So I mean, it's stiff and rigid. So that worked out good. Here's the winch working. You take this third channel right here. This is feed out. This is feed in. And this button and this button turn it off and on. So you just press this button, and then you see it going up. If you want it to go down, just do that. There it is, pulling up the. See it suck down when the weight gets onto it. So there it goes, pulling the Exeed. It's a kind of a bare. It's got no tires or body on it, but otherwise it's a full crawler. So it's pulling it up that hill. It's not super duper strong, but you can see it suck that body down real good when it starts to really try. And that's the end of the